Since the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949, the national forest coverage rate has increased from about 8% to above 24% over the last 75 years. From 1949 to 2015, 257.7 million hectares were planted under artificial forestation. And today, the total area of Chinese artificial forests has reached 87.6 million hectares. Over 52 ecosystem protection and restoration projects have been initiated. Over the past 20 years, China has contributed to about a quarter of the world's total new green area. China set up its first nature reserve in 1956, and the country has established a system of natural protected areas centered on national parks, supported by nature reserves and supplemented by various nature parks. And this has protected 90% of China's land ecosystem types, 65% of higher plant communities, and 74% of key protected terrestrial wildlife species. The population of wild giant pandas in China is now around 1,900, and that's rising from about 1,100 in the 1980s. The population of wild Asian elephants, meanwhile, has doubled from about 150 in the 1970s to over 300 today. The green and low-carbon development of energy has continued to reach new levels, and the proportion of coal consumption dropped from 94.4% in 1953 to 55.3% in 2023. In 2022, China's carbon dioxide emissions per unit of GDP decreased by more than 51% compared to levels in 2005. China also stands as a global leader in the new energy vehicles industry. And sales of Chinese-produced NEVs account for more than 60% of the global NEV market. And China had over 20.4 million new energy vehicles by the end of 2023. China signed the Paris Agreement in 2016. The country has committed to a dual carbon goal of reaching the peak of carbon emissions by 2030 and attaining carbon neutrality by 2060.